Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Daryl Talks podcast. Today, we are back in the living room. We're filming, and I don't know how it's going to go. We've changed the angle for the lighting, getting high tech in 2025. I really hope you all had a good New Year break, but we are back. So without further ado, welcome Liz.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm okay. Been a while since we spoke last.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I was thinking this earlier. I can't remember the last time I actually spoke to you.
I mean,
Other than, about the children. Just spoke to you. Probably about 4 weeks ago when we last did one.
Yeah, New Year special.
Yeah. God, 4 weeks ago.
That went down like a lead balloon.
Boom.
Oh dear. Yeah, it has been a while, but that's probably because I was minging ill to Christmas.
So dramatic.
I nearly died.
So dramatic. Literally could get out of bed. Got out of bed for 10 minutes. Was like, I can't go back to bed. I'm so ill.
Yeah, I was poorly, but I struggled on.
No, you didn't. You didn't struggle on at all. You literally spent 4 days in bed. I struggled on.
Yeah, you were a bit of a trooper actually. But then...
Shocking.
What came afterwards was when the children got it.
Oh.
And if I could add in music where it's like, dun, dun, dun.
It was hideous. It's still a bit hideous now, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jackson caught whatever I had.
Yeah, it was like that fluey, coldy thing that was going around. Everyone was getting it. And then Jackson got it. Well, no, Lyra got it first, didn't she?
Yeah, but she just takes it on the chin.
Yeah, she's like her mother. This is the thing. It's these needy boys. So Lyra got it and got a cough, didn't she?
Yeah.
And was coughing so much. But was okay, generally, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Yeah, it didn't really impact her. She was still eating and sleeping and she just had a cough. And then Jackson got it. And he was as drippy as you were about it.
Every 2 hours he was up.
It was worse than that though. Some nights he would literally he'd wake up and he was just moaning which obviously is incredibly annoying. He goes on and on. And so you try and comfort him and cuddle him or just put him down to think, oh, maybe he just wants to lie down. It goes on and on. It gets louder and louder. But it was every 30 to 45 minutes I was doing this. It was just horrendous.
I mean, I did one night, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like the solid dad that I am.
Yeah, you did one night out of 20. It was a long couple of weeks with him.
Yeah.
And he wasn't eating either, was he? He just gave up on food.
And you get really worried, don't you?
Yeah, because he's a baby. It's different if Lyra at the age of 2 decides, I'm not hungry, because you know full well if you put chocolate in front of her, she's going to eat it.
Yeah.
But you can't do that with Jackson. So when he suddenly stops eating and then isn't having any milk, he's got nothing going into his body at all.
But I kept on saying...
It's worrying.
Like I kept on saying, and I hate to be that person, as long as he's got wet nappies, there's stuff in his system.
Yeah, no, yeah, which is fine. But it was just such a worry. He was, do you know what? It was just so frustrating.
It's so odd that there are times when I am not the worrier.
Yeah, I do worry about him. I worry more about him than I do about Lyra.
Yeah, that's because he's your baby boy, whereas I don't.
It's because he's got his dad's genes. That's why.
Hey, they're big genes to fill.
And Lyra has definitely got mine.
Yeah. But also, I don't like Lyra doing anything, so...
Bless her.
Yeah. So, Jackson's not been well.
No. But he's on the mend.
Yeah, he's on the mend.
Finally.
He's back sleeping through, and he's picking up some sort of he's enjoying a bit of cheekiness. He knows when he's doing something he shouldn't be a little bit now.
He's quite funny, actually. So you say to him, Jackson, no. If he's just I don't know, pulling Lyra's hair or whatever, and he looks at you side eye looks at you with this huge grin.
Yeah.
You think, you little shit.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help because when you say no, Jackson, because normally it is because he's pulling Lyra's hair. She's giggling because she thinks it's absolutely hilarious
Yeah, she will
that he's been told no.
put her hair in his hands.
In his hands,
and then
yeah.
go, Mummy, tell Jackson off.
Yeah. It's like a bloody circus in this house.
Oh, it really is. But it's like such a fun circus.
It's constant.
It is. Lyra just will not stop singing.
She really makes me laugh. So for Christmas, Grandma got her a keyboard and she loves it, didn't she?
Yeah.
She absolutely loves it. And she'll just put it on the coffee table, turn on like a rhythm of some description. It's normally the most annoying one. And she'll just start like bossing out like Bar Bar Black Sheep or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Old MacDonald. That's a bit of a favourite at the minute.
And we've got the most hilarious video. So of where it's evidence that Lyra has got my genes. Because there's a video, well, bit of a backstory. I'm not very good with lyrics.
At all.
At all. There's a couple of songs that I know all the words to, but most of the time I make them up as I go along to the tune. And it's sort
loosely
of...
to the tune.
Very loosely. And, you know, I am who I am. Well, we've got a video now of Lyra singing Bar Bar Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Lots and lot.
Lots and lots. He's got lots and lots of wool.
And, I've watched it thousands of times.
It was just so funny. She just kept singing it as well. It was like, that's not the words.
Yeah.
But she knows it's not the words, which is even funnier.
Yeah. But she's gone for a bit of a regression of sleep.
Oh, my Lord. She's ready to go out the window, actually.
I don't know what we do about it.
Well, actually, funny, I've had a thought about this tonight.
Leave her.
Short of throwing her out the window.
Right, please stop saying.
Honestly, it's going to happen. During the summer, when the windows are open at night because it's hot, she might end up out the window.
Please don't.
Because do you know what? Sleeping next to a toddler is fucking horrendous.
I don't mind it so much.
Do you not? No, it's because she comes into bed and she strokes Daddy's face and Daddy gets a little kiss. And all while this is happening, Mummy is getting kicked in the kidneys. Like, constantly. Constantly. We have a king-size bed, right? And there's normally, there's so much room in between us normally, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because obviously we are so far apart.
Yeah, we have to phone each other
to talk.
To say goodnight.
And Lyra is somehow filled the rest of the space.
Yeah, and sometimes she lies like a cat above your head, doesn't she?
She does. She lies, yeah, she kind of like curls her body around my head and then puts her arm across my throat. And then the worst bit, so I can deal with that. The worst bit is then she's breathing in my face.
Yeah. The breathing in the face.
Oh, I literally can't cope with it.
Because at one point I was like, right, I just can't breathe anymore.
Because I think I'm then breathing back at her and it's this vicious circle of breath.
Crappy breath.
Awful. So I try and breathe out the side of my mouth or reposition my head a little bit so I'm kind of breathing upwards rather than directly at her. And then she just gets in my breath's way and breathes on me. But anyway, so she's regressed in sleeping.
So it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Almost to the minute.
Yeah, almost to the minute. Every night for, 2 weeks, 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
She wakes up, sits bolt upright in her bed and just starts howling for me, didn't she?
Yeah, really upset as well.
Yeah.
And we know, obviously, that's to do with tiredness. But it's different. It is different. It's I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder whether she was having night terrors. But anyway, so my thought this evening, so what we do is she starts screaming. I go into her bedroom and I say to her, right, it's bedtime. And she'll either say to me, hold my hand, or Mummy's bed, is what she says to me. 9 times out of 10, I just say to her, right, Mummy's going to bed. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't be dealing with faffing around.
And usually that's my sign to get up, put some jogger bottoms on.
Out.
Because I'm going in Lyra's bed or downstairs, depending on how I feel.
So, yeah, so it's just just through pure tiredness, I'll say to her, right, come on, we're going into mummy's bed. So then she comes into our room and then the fun and games begin. But also with that, she's up for like then 2 hours dicking about, isn't she?
Yeah, she's like, the best way to describe it is breakdancing.
Yeah, in bed. It's chaos. So my thought, sorry, I keep going back to it. My thought tonight was I need to just deal with the tiredness and just sit, like go into her room, sit next to her, hold her hand like I do when I put her to bed.
Just keep
and just keep doing it. And then maybe in her head,
she'd be like,
oh,
fair enough.
Okay, I'm staying in bed. Like I'm not going into mummy and daddy's bed.
We had a good run, you and I.
Yeah, so I'm from tonight I'm going to do that. And I know I'm going to be tired, but then I'm tired anyway because she's prattling around in our bedroom.
Yeah, what's worse? Staying awake. Maybe we could fashion something in her room.
Well, I thought I'll sit on the floor rather than on that stool.
Like a beanbag.
No, because then I've got to try and get off the beanbag to get out of her room. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that was a terrible idea. Anyway, if you've got any ideas, any suggestions.
No, let me tell you something else.
Know.
I keep seeing these things on Facebook about, I don't know, they're like sticker sleep patches for children.
What?
Yeah.
What, like nicotine patches?
Well, I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but then there's all these comments like, oh, these are fabulous and my child has slept all night. I'm like, what is in that? I thought we're gonna have to drug her. He just carries on. Because what happened last night is she then woke Jackson up, which never happens.
Yeah, she really did as well.
Yeah. And he was wide-eyed.
I mean, yeah, as I said to you earlier, it doesn't help when you decide to like raise your voice at Lyra whilst I'm asleep.
I could have
and
thrown
then
her.
I jumped out on my skin thinking something bad had happened.
She was pulling my hair because I was just ignoring her, breathing on me, kicking me. It was just like a whole thing. So I was like, enough. And yeah, you did.
I literally
did nearly shit yourself.
Yeah.
It's just frustration and tiredness. It's a killer. Because then the worst thing is, at past 7 a.m, she's then like, morning, mummy, do, having the best time of her life.
She really is. And she's so excited to see me.
She's like, I'm so refreshed. I've had the best night's sleep. It's fabulous. Let's start our day.
I really feel like you're getting this off your chest. Keep it going.
No.
Keep it going.
Good Lord.
So, yeah, that's been happening. It's been tough.
For some more than others.
Yeah, okay. You can have that one.
But then you do work. You do work. So
and
it's only fair.
It genuinely does. I know you probably don't believe it, but it does affect my work a little bit.
Yes, because you just want to nap.
Of course I do.
But you nap at lunchtime.
Do you know what? I actually don't.
That's such a lie. That is such a lie. When you're home working, you nap at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Always. Always.
Always.
Not me. Not your poor wife.
I offer you all the time. You're like, no.
I'm a trooper.
No, I couldn't possibly. No, you just like to moan about not napping.
I can't nap.
That's your thing.
My thing, moaning about not napping. I can't nap. I'm not very good at it. I need like a good hour to fall asleep. Then I need to sleep for about 4 hours. And then I need a good hour to wake up. Like it is like a whole day for a nap.
I need less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can't do it.
To close my eyes. But then I am well practiced.
Yeah, you've done it forever.
So what else has been happening?
What else has been happening? So I'm still currently jobless.
Yes. But you have been applying.
I have been applying for jobs, which is just such a thing, isn't it? Oh, do you know what really annoys me about applying for jobs? So you put in all these like filters and various, like, for example, part-time rather than full-time. You click on part-time and whatever. So you would expect to then see only part-time jobs. So you're going down through and it's like, oh, there's a job. Oh, I could do that. And you read and think, oh.
This is me.
I can definitely do that. And you're looking and you think, oh, the salary's pretty good. Oh, no. 5 days a week, full-time. Well, that's not helpful, is it?
No.
It's not even slightly helpful.
Not at all.
Wasteful of my time is what it is.
So you've been applying for jobs and there's not that much out there, right? Is there?
No.
Not for just like casual 20
Yeah.
hours, is there? Like
I know, actually, it's really hard.
everything's gone full time again.
Yeah, which is great if you're looking for a full-time.
Yeah.
So there's jobs out there which I read and think, oh my God, I'd love to do that. I could definitely do that. And it's full-time. Give me a few more years and I would be all over that.
And also, one thing I think you've noticed is the salaries that are around now for how much you were doing.
Yeah.
You could do that in 20 hours.
Oh, God, yeah.
And it's more money.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, is that you are worth more.
Thanks.
Priceless.
Which is great, but I still haven't got a job.
No. So I said I do need an assistant. But
yes, but you're not going to pay me.
pay is not good.
Pay is shocking. In the minuses. I'll have to
Yeah.
pay you.
Can I borrow 5?
Is that all I'm worth?
4, I would ask for change.
$4.99. So my job hunt is going to continue. So from Valentine's Day, 14th of February,
Yeah.
I'm then officially jobless.
And off maternity.
And off maternity. Yeah, and I've got nothing. Like, that is it. From Valentine's Day.
Drinks were on me that night.
Yeah, I reckon.
No. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. You'll find something.
Honestly, I get more and more worried about it every day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm literally waking up and it's the first thing I'm thinking about. Like, oh my God, I still haven't got a job. What if I don't get a job? Yes, I can apply for hundreds of jobs a day.
But they're not coming back to you quick enough, are they?
And
that's the problem.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And then it's like a whole interview process and, you know, there's like a whole thing. And I totally get it. I mean, crikey.
Also,
I've done enough interviews in my life.
Yeah, the whole interview thing has gone like online now, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I have actually done like a pre-interview interview, which is weird. So it's for a remote job, which would be perfect, wouldn't it? If I had a remote job, that would be absolutely amazing. And the HR lady emailed me and said, oh, we, really liked your CV. We're going to send you a link for some interview questions. If you can do it this evening and send it back to us. And it's basically pre-recorded questions. You have 3 attempts to answer each question. You have a minute per question. Right, okay, fine. So went on the link and it was just like fairly standard interview questions. There's 15 of them and it was meant to take obviously 15 minutes, a minute per question. Bugger me, it took me an hour and a half, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because I pretty much went 3 attempts on each one. Because what I found so off-putting is, so you're on the laptop and you're talking into the camera and there's a question in front of you and so you read the question and then you're like, right, okay, and then you answer it in a minute, but you're not getting any feedback back.
Yeah.
You're not getting any like visual, somebody nodding at you going, oh yes, I know what you mean, or whatever.
That's why I struggle doing the videos and stuff. Like these YouTubers that literally sit there staring into a screen. It is such a gift that they can just keep talking. They know exactly what the next line's going to be. Whereas I rely on bouncing off of the person to get my funny bits in. Whereas some people can just churn out words. Whereas I stutter because my mind's thinking too quick and my words don't come out quick enough.
See, I just stop thinking, apparently. Somebody asked me a question in like an interview format and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never done that ever in my life.
Oh, see.
I have no strengths, no weaknesses, no nothing.
I switch it on now. I used to be terrible, like really, really bad at interviews.
It's weird because I have been the interviewer so many times. So many times I've interviewed people. That I love.
I would like to do some interviews.
I love interviewing. But sitting the other side of the desk and being interviewed, no, it's not for me.
Yeah. And I've got to admit, the episode that gives me the most anxiety is the episode where you ask me the questions and I...
It's funny, isn't it?
Honestly, but it was really good because it gave me an understanding of what the guests must feel like.
Oh, I totally get it.
However, you didn't put me at as ease as I put my guests, clearly.
I don't know what you mean.
That answer was terrible.
That was a shit answer. Do it again.
Don't you think that it is a real problem? And I'm getting proper adult now. That you are desperately looking to work.
Yeah.
You would 100% work full time if your salary covered the nursery bills and some.
Yeah.
But we can't.
Okay.
Like, you're highly qualified. You have a really good job, and that doesn't cover a nursery bill.
Oh, nursery bills are astronomical.
Yeah, and I don't know where it's going wrong. Is it because I genuinely don't understand it? Is it the funding that the government give the nurseries isn't covering?
It's so shit.
Yeah, isn't covering what is needed to actually look after a child.
Yeah, my understanding is that's exactly what it is.
Or are they turning nurseries into businesses, like proper businesses?
Well, there's probably a bit of that
where
as well.
the top end, the profit's going up.
It's like when they changed all the schools into academies, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a model for that because obviously it makes more money for the business owners.
Yeah, great.
But originally they put themselves at the most risk.
I need a nursery.
There you go.
There you go. I could manage, way manage up here, a nursery. Not be the manager of a nursery, but manage.
No, you could
the
own
manager.
a nursery.
Yeah, there you go. I could be the owner of a nursery.
Right, step one.
Get some money.
Get some money. What we may have to do is get you a job.
Get some money. I could do that.
I have been doing TikTok lives.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
So I've decided that basically this year I want to, in some form, monetize all the work I've been doing with the podcast, social media, and that sort of thing. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that I would like to monetize the podcast, but I feel like I could go down different avenues, which include the podcast. So I thought the best way, because I've got a good solid amount of people that listen to every episode, they're not the people that I want to make money off of.
Yeah.
Most of them are people I know, and they are genuinely supporting me because I'm me. Just because I'm me. So what I figured was, I'll go and talk to some strangers and try and get them to listen to the podcast, which kind of seems like I should have done that from the beginning.
Yes.
But
then it's all new, isn't it?
It's all new.
nerve-wracking.
I haven't got a clue, but it's really working because since the new year, listens have gone up, and I'm going to say this: TikTok lives are weird.
Oh, right. I was going to say that. I was literally thinking that as soon as you said TikTok. Weird.
So I am so sorry for anybody who has joined, and I'm going to mention him again because he loves it. Lewis Wells joined and was like, right, I'm off. TikTok's weird.
It's so weird.
Paul Brogan, who was a future guest on the show, had to watch these complete strangers saying the oddest of things.
Some people are just vile as well.
Yeah. But very, very steadily, every time I do a live, I get about 30 extra followers. So the next time I go live...
That's good, actually, isn't it?
You think, like, if I did live for 6 months, all of a sudden that's sort of turning into... If I captured, like, 15, 20 of those, that's 70 listens.
Yeah.
So it's working in it. I think it's working. Also, I quite like thinking on my feet when people are
I
asking
thought you
me
were going to
questions.
say you like the sound of your own voice.
No, I hate the sound of my own
Oh,
voice.
you would never have known.
What is this, a bloody roast?
A roast. We should do a roast.
We should do a roast.
No, I'd be terrible at it. I'd have to really plan it
Yeah,
out.
you could get some help.
Not from you.
No, I wouldn't roast myself.
Mm.
No, we
should do that.
That is a great idea. Also, so Lewis came up with an idea of doing an agony aunt episode where we get people to write in or email in, message in their problems, and we will help solve them. The more mundane, the better.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good, actually. We could do that.
So anyway, so back to TikTok Lives. So my first ever time I'm on there. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't even know that I could go live, but I did. And so you just literally sat there staring at your screen, and there's a view account, and it stays 0 for what seemed like an hour. And then it finally happens. Somebody joins and you go, hello. And they're gone.
Oh, because they're like just swiping
They're just
through.
swiping through, and I've just turned up like on their phone, and they're like the guy's not saying anything. He's just staring into his screen.
Oh my God, yeah.
So eventually I just started saying their names. As soon as I seen them come on, I'd go, yo, username 20345, or like, you know.
Yeah.
And eventually it's sort of building up. I think the most I've had is 36 people. But then I've only done 5, and I've made a grand total of £3.68 on gifts.
Yes.
So, but I spent that buying a big bag to put all the money in.
Bugger.
So I'm going to have to do more TikTok lives. Also, the people, there are people that just write the funniest, worst stuff. So the first time I did it, lad comes, I assume it's a lad, comes on, where's the rest of your hairline?
Yeah, they some people do like to just say it.
Another one said, where did you buy your wig from?
Oh, cheeky.
We had, oh my God, I've got a lazy eye too. Yeah.
All right, you little so-and-so.
Also, somebody asked me a question, and I thought, that's really nice, I'll answer it. It was something about like my favourite films. As soon as I started answering, they commented, no one cares. And that broke me.
Oh my God, I don't understand.
They're ruthless, but...
Yeah, but why? Like, I don't understand the point of it. Like, why do these people bother going onto someone's live just to be like little douches?
There was somebody who went on and they changed their TikTok name to Notification and put a comment saying that your TikTok live's going to be cancelled in 1 minute. And I was like,
oh yeah, you told me this.
I don't know what to do.
You were panicked.
Being like a complete like noob. So I was like, right guys, I'm going to come off. I'll go back on again. Don't know what's happening here. And then this little lad joined me on the like chat and was like,
you've been done here, mate.
You've been done. And I was just like, that is
devastating.
Yeah. But I do get a lot of compliments on there as well, don't I?
Yeah, so I joined you, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I don't have TikTok at all. Like, I just can't be dealing with it. But I did.
You jumped on for a little bit, didn't you?
I joined just so I could see what it was all about. Because I didn't believe some of the stuff you were telling me. Oh my God. Some of the comments, you've got like, I don't know, just some really weird people who talk to you all the time.
There's some that have been on like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And so like,
it's almost like they feel like they know you and like you've got like a little relationship with them, and you should leave your wife to me. And
somebody
weird.
offered me 10 Latinas. Is it Latinos? Latinas? to leave my wife. And I was like, where are the Latinas?
But like, why?
I don't know. But then I felt really sorry because last night I was, or not last night, but whenever it was, there was a girl from school, Natalie Mayer. She joined, which I really appreciated, and was asking legitimate questions and actually and saying what she'd like to see more of and stuff. And I really appreciated it. I felt really sorry for her because there was people like just butting in and trying to wind her up because.
But why?
I don't know.
People are just assholes.
Yeah, and I was like, and they're like groups of them as well. There's like two or three
of people
just join, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll all tag together." I don't know, but anyway, what an experience!
Yeah, it's a weird world.
Yeah, and you get people asking to join you all the time.
Yeah, what's that about?
So I'll do one, and I'll let them join, and you.
Is that when you like talk to them like and they're on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh crumbs! You can end up talking to anybody.
Yeah, I know.
About anything.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it.
It's a bit creepy, actually.
It's
the
really
whole
creepy.
TikTok live thing is creepy.
Also, people screen grab my face and then change it for their profile picture when they're commenting. And that's weird.
Why?
I've got literally no...
Oh my
because
word.
I'm gorgeous.
As you were told several times by weird children. Well, I'm assuming they're children.
They could be children.
They could
That's
be.
the creepiest thing as well.
Oh, or they could be...
What?
Really dirty old men. Or women.
In that situation, I'd rather them be dirty old men than small children.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, very odd.
Yeah, very odd. However, if I get one or two people to listen,
absolutely,
I do have fun because I get to think on my feet. I get to be a bit cheeky.
But you do it for like 2 hours at a time. Just sat here yapping.
It's really difficult though because you don't want to leave when there's like 20 people in there because for the first 20 minutes I had 2 people in there. Do you know what I mean? So
I get it.
It's difficult, but then also I get really tired.
Yeah, because you do it quite late at night as well.
Because that's the best time to do it.
Prime time for the TikTokers.
But I did get invited by a really, really big TikToker to join his live today whilst I was at work.
Well, sure it works. He got nothing else to do.
He obviously wasn't working.
Maybe that's his job, TikToking.
That is a thing.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. But yeah, so guys, not that I'm chasing it, but if you do have TikTok, please give me a follow. I post the same clips that you'll see on Facebook, that you'll see on Instagram, that you'll see on YouTube. But every now and again, you might get to see my face live.
Yay.
What a gift. A gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
So that's been a big part. I've started the year in the podcast absolutely booming.
Yeah, full steam ahead.
Yeah, 2 episodes a week I've been on at the minute. This week 3.
I know, I literally haven't seen you.
No, and I do apologise, but I did say that I was going to just go for it, get some really good stuff, spend some time on some content, and just keep going. Does mean rugby's kind of fallen to the side a little bit, though.
Yeah, which is a shame, really, isn't it?
It really is a shame. And yeah, because my ribs are feeling better, but I haven't been able to go training. Apparently, you've got to train to be picked.
Oh, who knew, eh?
I know. So it's not going to happen for a couple more weeks yet. But I went up and watched Saturday, and it was hilarious. I just wanted to be on there.
Yeah, you say that every time you watch the rugby,
oh my
actually.
God, I really do. I
just want to play. I just want to play.
Love watching it. Love watching. It's really nice watching your mates play, but I just want to shout out funny stuff all the time, and I literally have to. I don't.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I just find it it's like Tourette's. It's burning inside. I want to shout funny stuff.
Like what?
Well, it's probably not funny now.
It's probably not funny then.
I reckon people would laugh. That's why you're not invited up.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So yeah, so I'm feeling good.
Looking good.
Thank you. I just need to get to training so I can get picked. One of my goals is to try and get at least one cap for the first team before I stop again.
When does the season end?
We don't know. June?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you June, if you don't know.
I think it's before that.
It could well be. Well, I'll find out at the end of the season. So rugby's not happening, but, we'll get there. We'll get there. I saw you.
Kissing Santa Claus.
No.
Oh.
I saw you in your bridesmaid dress.
Oh, I know.
You look so pretty.
I looked absolutely fabulous.
You really did. Sadly, you didn't get to see me try on a suit because the suit that we went to try on wasn't the actual one we wanted to. So we ended up just basically getting measured up. But that's not a bad thing. And the lady was an absolute diamond. She was lovely.
No, that's good.
But yeah, so sadly you'll have to wait just a little bit longer.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, got the bridesmaid dress. I haven't actually. I didn't even bring it home.
That's all right.
But it's a nice dress, isn't it?
It's a really, really, really nice dress.
Fabulous.
Yeah, you did. I've started work on the stag do.
I have started work on the hen do.
Yeah, boy.
Those hens are going to Brighton. It's gonna be chaos.
And the boys are going to Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Hey. Yeah, we're going to Liverpool. We're gonna
I like Liverpool.
have a riot.
Oh, crumbs.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
No, it's gonna be fun though.
When are you going? August.
August.
We're September. Oh, it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's going to be such fun.
And that will be the third wedding of the year?
No, Bexon Downs will be the second wedding of the year. Lee and Laura's is the third.
Okay, and then we got Tara and Chloe.
Tara and Chloe in August.
Oh my God.
The weekend after the stag do is their wedding.
Oh. So
Yeah.
better not come in with a new fresh face tattoo.
A face tattoo? Good Lord. How tacky.
Mike Tyson.
No.
All right.
You would just wimp right out if somebody came at you with a bloody tattoo gun on your face.
You haven't seen me get tattooed.
I have seen you get tattooed on your leg.
Oh, I was like
19.
19.
Yeah. And a beanpole.
There wasn't much leg to tattoo then.
No, your Buddha's expanded.
That hurts. So yeah, talking of expanding, how's the weight loss going?
What a segue. Okay, that's not very nice, is it? Talking of bloody expanding. How's weight loss? So I'm 2 stone down. I am 2 stone down. But do you know what? Since Christmas, I have really struggled to stay on track. I don't know why. Well, it started because we had all this bloody food in the house.
Like after Christmas, leftovers is minging, isn't it?
Bloody boxes of biscuits, tins of sweets, flipping Yule logs coming out my ears.
Also, you have snuck in a few mini egg.
Yeah, well.
They weren't there at Christmas.
They might have been if you looked hard enough. Right, I have done that. 2 bags of mini eggs. That's true. 2 bags. But
Are there any hidden in this house?
no, there's
right
none.
now?
There's no. If there was any in the house, I'd be eating them right now. There's none in the house. But what I haven't done is buy an Easter egg. And for me, Easter egg chocolate is the best type of chocolate. The best.
You literally say this every year.
Yes, because it is.
Easter is like the best. Do
Oh,
you prefer Easter to Christmas? I
do.
swear.
I do. I love Easter eggs. Love them. Absolutely love them. And I'll tell you what else I love. Those mini egg cakes.
Like in all of our episodes, listeners, have you ever heard Liz sound this excited? Usually she's exhausted. But tonight, even though
Easter.
she is tired, the mention of Easter, and she's hopping around like a bunny.
Perked right up. So the weight loss has taken a very steady, what's the word? Plateau, that's right. Only because I'm not focusing and I need to get back on it because obviously my bridesmaid dress did look lovely. But, you know, there's a bit of room for...
Bit snug, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You cheeky shit. But no, it fit really nice, but if I could just a little bit more, it would like just feel nicer. And I'd feel happier about it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, so gotta get back on it. But yeah, Easter's really hard. So when I go shopping, I have to like avoid like the
Easter egg aisle.
the seasonal aisle. Also, a bag of bloody mini eggs is £1.85.
How much should they be?
£1?
Oh, okay. Maybe they'll get cheaper the closer to
They
Easter.
bloody won't. I guarantee they'll go up. I want 2 bags of mini eggs for £1.85.
Of course you do.
And there's definitely less in them. Every year there's less in them. Cream eggs, smaller. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and have you tried that Terry's chocolate orange egg yet?
No.
Oh, hideous. I love a Terry's. Love a Terry's. But the egg that they've made... Oh,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
oh, it tastes rather fake. Not pleasant.
I have another thing about the rugby as well. So I went to watch.
No, I'm sorry, we've skipped the rugby now.
Yeah, had a hoot. Absolute hoot. But there were like these colts there. And I swear to God, like what are people feeding their teenagers now that they're like 7 foot tall?
I know.
How is that? Like, I don't remember being a cult.
You are quite a short man, though, aren't
No,
you?
and I would say I'm above average actually,
Oh, okay.
ish, on a warm day. But colts are just ginormous now. Like if I was a colt, it would, like, I would still look short. And I'm an adult, apparently. Yeah, it's weird.
Yes. Right, colts are massive. Mini eggs are overpriced. How's your weight loss journey going?
Woods.
Up.
Yes. So I originally, I think the last time we mentioned it, I'd lost 9 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on plus some, I reckon, some now.
Really?
Apparently I keep on saying some.
Some. Yeah, I did think that.
You know you're in Cornwall when you add some.
Some. Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm not
doing
been
anything.
really busy. And
Oh, I was going to say lazy, but
have I been lazy though this year?
this year.
Do you think, have I been lazy this year? Or have I not been
No, you have been
non-stop
busy.
doing something? But I'm doing all, like people always say you got to find time. But at the moment it's the right struggle, so I don't want to find time.
Yeah.
The only time that I could do more would be much later at night.
The 2 hours you have in the morning when you...
Right, we're not going back into this. We're not dragging up old dirt. We'll do it.
No, it's dragging you through the mud, isn't it? Bringing up old dirt? No, that's not right.
I don't know.
Whatever
it is. Also, I've developed a very unhealthy habit or attitude towards food.
In what sense?
Like, I've gone back to like bulk eating.
Oh, I see.
But I have gone off crisps. You seen it?
I haven't bought any though.
No, but I've gone off crisps a little bit
Oh, I'm glad I haven't bought any.
because, previously we've said that, like, something will happen and then I don't like them anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the
Well,
popcorn and all the other
Ice
things.
cream and yeah. Well, I opened a bag of crisps, which obviously must have been ever so slightly open, and it tasted manky.
They stale.
I only had one handful, not,
The one handful. So that's a whole bag of crisps gone.
and it was revolting.
So is that why you haven't been eating crisps?
Yeah,
I had noted you hadn't.
yeah, because I think I'm done. I need to
For
find
life.
Yeah, but however, yesterday you gave me a few of those Ritz crackers,
Oh, I did, yeah.
and now
Here we go.
I've
We've got a
seen-
box in the
I've
cupboard.
seen them in the cupboard, and I was like, I could take them instead.
What, a whole box of... You're not eating a whole box of crackers?
I would.
No, don't be disgusting. That's a lot of cracker. That's a lot of
It's
cracker.
a lot of cracker. So yes, so I need to change my
Why?
relationship with
Oh.
foods,
Yeah.
and that can be done in and around what I'm doing. So if I was to do that first and then try and incorporate some fitness in there,
Yeah.
because I think once I start playing rugby again, it will fall off again. It's just that I'm not doing that now. It's a shame that talking doesn't burn more calories.
Yeah, you do a lot of that.
I talk all day, then I come home and I talk in the evenings.
Not to me, normally.
No.
Normally on your TikTok
Just to my followers.
your followers, yes, or if you're doing an episode somewhere.
But it is going well.
Good. I am glad.
And this is the year that we're in the second half of my podcast year.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my God, you are.
yeah.
So
So
it was May, wasn't it?
yeah, do you think we should do like a 50th episode, like something special for it?
What about a 52nd episode? Because then it's a whole year. What? Do a 50th episode. Yeah, it's great. Well, for the other 2
And then
weeks.
2 weeks later.
But yes, I think you should do something for your 1 year's episode.
Yeah. If you've got any ideas, pop me a message.
Also, any agony aunt stuff. I love the idea of that.
Yes. Please, guys. I will post my email. So yeah. So I'll post an email. Obviously, you'll have multiple ways of getting hold of me. We'll collate them. Pick the best
Or the worst.
or the worst, and we're gonna help you, because apparently now we are helping others as well as ourselves. On that note, we wish you a happy new year one final time. Cheers.
Cheers.